Hello everyone, this is Otaku Shobo. Today is Wednesday, January 20th, 2021. 2021. I've had quite a few drop frames there at the very beginning. Just so folks are aware, my internet may or may not actually be able to cooperate with me today with this game at this point in time. In the afternoon hours. It is not often that I stream during this time, yet here we are. Hello, and welcome. Just, of course, the moment I hit the button to go live, the internet suddenly goes from being pretty stable to dead to now back. So, we shall see over the course of the stream how things end up. So, what are we doing? We are going to see if I have a capture of this game available. Not on that scene. On that scene? That's the one. Hello. If you are alive, tell me hello. Welcome to Genshin Impact. This is the No Primogem Wishes Challenge. What is a No Primogem Wishes Challenge? Well, unlike, say, other streamers who are the full free-to-play experience, the free-only experience is what I will call it, where you can only use the characters that the game actually gives you for free. For the purposes of this challenge, we are not allowed to use primogems to wish in any way, shape, or form. If we get primogems, they may not be used to purchase wishing items or to make wishes directly. We may only use wishes that the game gives us directly in order to attempt to get additional characters and weapons to make the experience just a little bit easier for us as we go along. Have some elements of randomness associated with it, of course, because of that. I just think that not using characters that you can get from wishes is a little bit too restrictive for a lot of people. I am not one of those people who's like, just get better at the game. Just get better. Just get better at playing the game. You can totally beat the game using only the free characters that the game gives you. You can totally just beat the game using those awful characters because they're fine. They're fine if you just play them. No, not everyone is actually capable of doing that. Like, not everyone who plays the game is physically capable of doing that, nor would they want to. So excuse me if I kindly tell those people to F the hell off who think that way. There are medical reasons and age-related reasons why people would be incapable of completing said challenge. So, thus, no primogem wishing. It is a way of making the experience a bit harder, while also forcing us into a situation that will allow us to play the game a little bit differently than most other people, because I know that in my experience with my accounts on this game that the way I tend to play is I stockpile all of my primogems to use for wishes. There is another use for primogems, and that is to do resin refills that you can do up to 6 times per day daily. We're not going to have enough primogems to do that 6 times daily, but the game does give you enough primogems every day for free to do 1 refresh. And it gives you an extra 10, so you get 60 primogems per day. Once you can do daily commissions, you need 50 to do your first 2 each refresh. So You can do at least one refresh every single day, and the game gives you a ton of primogems as you explore the map. So, at the very beginning here, I am not going to use the primogems for resin refills. In fact, we're not going to be as concerned about spending the resin for a little while until we get into, say, adventure rank teens-ish range. Once we can start doing the daily commissions well after unlocking the ley lines and stuff, once we can start doing things like domains for weapon upgrades, etc., that's when we're going to start thinking about doing that stuff and things. So that's what we are going to take care of today. Let us begin, shall we? That is the intro for this series. I'm hearing talking behind me. Excuse me for my distraction. I've got the Japanese voices on, but also not. I don't like the characters talking to me. I like, it doesn't matter what language they're in. I just don't like, if I'm standing around, I don't like them just talking to me in their idle animations. It's dumb. I wish they would just shut it. So the only time we're going to actually hear talking is during these types of cutscenes. Irrigation of mankind ends now. Pay very close attention to, like, the effects on this god character. Pay very close attention to her design and all the stuff going on here, because there's some indications of what's to follow. I think there's some foreshadowing here that, yeah. So who are we going to be? We're going to be Aether. We are, of course, Otaku Shobo, but shall we be called the No Primo Wishing? No Primo Wishing! Let's hope that influences our luck in any way, shape, or form. Thank you, YouTube. I am in fact live. Oh, right, of course. Every time I tab out of the game, it's gonna pause it, sadly. Sadly? I don't know. I don't know if you can call that sadly. Also, really loud. I think I need to cut the volume a little bit. Don't go! My little sister, give me my little sister back. Let's see. They did the thing. Congratulations, we can almost begin the game. I am drinking rebrewed coffee. It's rather weak, but I also don't want to be up until 1:30 in the morning again. I was up late last night. Between a mix of having an extra full cup of coffee and this other gacha game that released yesterday globally, I was up pretty late. Ah yes, now we can enjoy the lack of talking, and now I can talk over all of the dialogue that does not exist. Why that cutscene has actual voiced dialogue when I have the setting set to not have dialogue be spoken, or have the at least the volume sliders like off with the speech, it's beyond me. You'll occasionally hear voices for whatever reason. It's in here. Audio, dialogue volume. This setting is not respected in all circumstances. Oh yeah, you. Birthday. Do we cheese it, or do we set it to my actual birth date? Because we can we can make it today and immediately get a fragile resin. One fragile resin doesn't matter, so we're going to set this to my actual birth date. And we're going to go. Must grab the crabs. This is definitely one of those games where it's like, you must grab the everything. You want me to jump. Ah, the tutorial. So, the plan right now, the goal, is to get to adventure rank 10, really, so that we can get from the game some wonderful items. Yes, you want me to push the button. I'll push the button for you. We want to really get to adventure rank 10 because we'll have a whole bunch of wishes, but I believe that our first batch of 10 comes at adventure rank 5. So that is step 1, is getting to 5. And then it's 7, and then it's 10 from there. And that is going to take about an hour and 15 to 30 minutes, depending on how quickly we go through this and how much time we spend actually doing the wishes. So the idea, with the 20 total standard wishes that the game gives us at the beginning of the game, is that we are going to wish on the novice banner with those standard wishes. That will consume 16 total wishes. It is 8 each pull of 10. So it's 20 wishes for the price of 16. And the remainder will be used on the standard banner. And occasionally we get one of the event banner ones. I really don't think we're going to see anything out of that, but we're going to hope for the best. We are guaranteed to get Noelle in the event banner. That is 100% guaranteed. We're going to see that character and at least one other 4 or 5 star character on an additional pull. So we'll get at least 2. We'll see what happens. You can get 5 stars on the novice banner. You can get multiple 4 stars in a single pull of that banner. You can get a minimum 2. I have very rarely seen a minimum 2. I have 24 other accounts. I've done a few rerolls in my time. Very rarely have I had the novice banner actually just give you 2 things, 1 on each 10 pull. But we'll get there. Welcome to Mondstadt. We have gotten adventure rank 2. Glorious. Let us continue with our tutorials, shall we? We now have the power of Animo. Oh, I'm gonna have to learn how to play Traveler, aren't I? Yeah, I think that's gonna be a thing. Welcome, tutorial. For reference, the first time I played the game, I never actually paid attention to what that was saying. That you can hold E. I didn't pay any attention to that, and yeah, it didn't end well. It took me a while to learn that you could actually hold E. And I was like, oh, dang, can I do this with other characters? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I learned something a few weeks into the game. Hello, gigantic dragon. Again with the talking when I have it to not actually talk. I'm gonna leave that chest behind. I don't need it. I don't want that chest yet. This is very much going to look like a quick. I'm not going to call it a speed run to get to AR10, but it is going to be as quick as I can to get there, because ideally within this stream I would like to get the daily commissions unlocked. I think that's AR12. But I definitely want to know what characters I have to work with. At least this scene doesn't have the dialogue. It's really weird. It's really weird when you have the volume setting off on the voices. And again, if you're just joining me, I do have the voices off only because I really hate it when I'm standing idle and having the characters talk to me while they're just standing there and like complaining about life and existence and about you not doing anything. It gets annoying very quickly. I mean, yeah, at least I have the Japanese voices rather than the English ones but I understand some of what they're saying, which is another matter entirely, shall we say. Yes, good thing you didn't pull my hair out. Yes, they exist in this world. Let's go. Let's get the big red thingy. The big red thingy. Also, the shape of this little hairpin thing, compare the shape of this little hairpin thing to the, to that goddess that did the initial attacks against us in the opening cutscene. It's the exact same shape. It's the same shape. I have my suspicions about Paimon. For reference. For future reference, I have my suspicions about her. We are Adventure Rank 3. Congrats. Hey, hey. Open this chest. Try not to get caught on the chest. And another cutscene immediately. Stop right there! I'm tabbed out. I need to remember that every time I try to do something on the other screen that it minimizes and pauses the graphics. Why? I don't know. It just does. It's supposed to be a borderless full screen game. It's not. I am no Primogem wishing. I am no Primogem wishing. Our constant reminder. She is emergency food. To the best of my knowledge, that is actually a faster option. As much as I've been told otherwise. I swear there's one less line of dialogue. Let's go. Let's do this. Say hello to the worst character in the game for combat, but the best one for exploration. 2 are hit the thing, go, grab stuff, and she's talking to me. Could you shut up, please? Yes, this line does not respect your dialogue setting. For whatever reason. Let's go. Let's go. I'm not going to use any character experience at the moment. Yes. I'm not going to upgrade any weapons or any, anything, really, until at least I find out what I get at AR5. Please die. You didn't die. Why didn't you die? Open the thing. Grab the stuff. Thank you. Cutscene. Yet again. How did combat feel? It's not as if we've already fought stuff on our way over here. Ugh. Come on. Let me free. Free me from this stuff. I want to grab as much as I can because this is not a reroll account. We are not rerolling, so I am going to take the time to grab things. Excuse me. Teleport. It helps knowing where everything is, too. It's like, oh, yeah, it's nice knowing what the map looks like. Next step is you. That gave me the foul. I'm gonna cook. Yeah, I guess I'll fail the first one. If you put your heart into it. Hi. I'm gonna give you food that tastes bad. She says different things, by the way, if you pay very close attention, depending on the quality of the food that you give her. So if you only have the failed, the suspicious skewer, she's like, you can improve. It's a borderline pass. It's a borderline pass. We don't make anything that's completely inedible around here. AR4 is exactly what I was looking for. I don't know why people just don't get this chest right here on their way in. Like, come on. I mean, yeah, there's pyro slimes that show up, but I mean, that doesn't matter. Ah, the pigeons. Goodbye, pigeons. Just get me inside. Also, right over here. Whack. Yes, 2 streams in one day is very nice. I am probably going to pay for it with my voice later on this evening, but I've got peppermint tea ready and waiting. The peppermint tea is ready. We'll manage. Welcome to the Windy City. City of Mondstadt. Now Amber's just gonna be like, meet me way up high. Let's go. Let me loose. Let me free. Thank you for 20 primogems that I can't use. We are navigating. But first, there are chests. We must open more chests. I wouldn't normally do this if I was only going to AR7, but because I'm going all the way up to AR12 as quickly as I can, but specifically 10, actually, to get my initial freebies going. Another interesting thing, by the way, about this challenge is that in 1.2, the developers introduced this concept of giving free wishing items by ascending your characters at the level 20 Ascension, the level 50 Ascension, and the level 70 Ascension. So for each character that you have up to 3 standard wishes. Which is just, it's awesome. It's good to have. It will help. It'll be our only source of wishing, eventually. Yeah. And then, of course, once we get the Battle Pass access, over time, that's going to be about 1 wish per week. There's definitely not a limitation to the number of wishes that we ultimately get over time. It's just slower rate of accrual. And, of course, we can always use our primogems to restore resin when it comes down to it. And I will, of course, be saving as many primogems as I can for spending on resin refills once we get to the point in the game where that will really matter, right around that adventure rank 40, 45 range. Alright, this is going to be a long sequence of events here. With the wind glider, all that good stuff, but once we get out of this piece, we will be AR5, and able to actually wish at that point. And we should have in the mail 10 wishes. Unless they got rid of the ones that they give you right at the start of the game. That would suck. That would suck. And I'm also going to continue on this count no matter what our luck is. It'll be as difficult as the fates provide me. We shall see if I get anything too good. What we'll do. I'll try to avoid to use anything too good. I hope the game... Like, if the game gives me any 5-star, I hope it's not Diluc. I hope it's not... Well, mainly I'm hoping it doesn't give me Diluc. That's the main 5-star I don't want. I'd rather a Chi-Chi or a heck, even a Jean, really, because it's not. I'm not looking for best of the best. I mean, Chi-Chi is best of the best healer, but I mean, you also get Barbara, who's a free healer. Stuff. Time to whack a dragon. Time to whack a dragon. We are afloat. We are in the air. And the mysterious voice from the ether will tell us that we can just do this. Fire everything! Bring it down! Bring it down! I really don't like these shooting sections. Go away. They're finished! Like a plane shooting metal. Yeah. Yeah. Definitely, it gives me that fighter pilot type vibe. Shooting the machine gun. Now that that's through, we have more dialogue, followed by AR5, followed by more dialogue that will unlock wishing. And then we'll know. And then we'll know if we're gonna be screwed phase 1. And then once we are AR10, we'll find out if we are screwed phase 2. Joy. And bliss. Hello, Kaya. Honestly, Kaya's pretty good, though. Actually, I'd rather use Kaya than any of the other free characters that the game gives you. Of the initial 3 that the game gives you, okay? We'll worry about Zhongling and Barbara later, both of which will come one around AR 20-ish with Zhongling, and then whenever I do enough story progress for Barbara. Couldn't leave the thing to fester. Sure, why not? Let's go to the Knights of Favonius headquarters, shall we? We should now be AR5. Shortly. We have to get the teleporter up top and fly down to the ground. I thought maybe I got enough extra chests that it would be there. But before we enter this building, we will be adventuring 5. And then once we are able to leave said building, we will have wishes. Please stand and recover your NRG. Do I have more? Yes, I have more rebrewed coffee. Ah, the joys of climbing. We are not lucky. We did not get a 4-star artifact out of that chest. That's indication 1 that we are not that lucky right now. Enter the location. It has nothing to do with how you do with wishing, by the way, between what's in the chests and anything like that. As far as I'm aware, the chests roll what's in them, like from creation of the world, that the game already knows what's in each chest that it's going to give you. That's the last I understood the situation to be. It doesn't actually randomly roll what it gives you based off of your world level or any of that. The actual stuff it can roll from is set from the start. The only thing that the world level actually will do is improve the drops from the enemies. And it's not even because it's the world level increased, it's because the levels of the enemies increased and put them into another drop table for better loot based off of the level of the enemy. That's really all that the world level actually does. It just increases levels of the enemies. Yay. Big whoop. He gets annoyed by all the gasping in anime. Yeah, you're not alone. I should help out as well. Paimon will complain to you if you say that we're just gonna step aside. We're gonna sit this one out. She's like, no. We're doing a thing. We're doing a thing. Please stop talking to me. All of you. Wishes have been unlocked. And the shop has been unlocked. Yay. Stuff and things. Let us claim that. Let us claim our 10 standard wishes, as well as a bunch of food for the pre-registration milestone reward that's given to everyone, as well as our wings of companionship. Sure, why not? The shop exists. Achievements exist. They give primogems, not like we can use those for wishes. Gosh, I hope I don't make the mistake of wishing with primogems. Was there a update today? No, there was not. Just having a look at all these things. None of these things really matter outside of the... Well, the first event that's gonna matter is the daily attendance for everything but the primogems. Otherwise, we have to get to AR20 before we could even think about attempting the hypostasis bosses. They will be interesting. They will be interesting. But again, primos for all these events on a challenge where we are not going to use primogems for wishing. So, how unlucky are we going to be? How unlucky are we going to be? This is a 20% off 10 roll, and you have to spend 8. So, for the beginners, the novice wish banner, costs 20% less. You get 10 wishes. Your first 10 wish set is guaranteed to include Noelle. The second set is guaranteed to include one other 4-star character that is not Noelle. That is the floor, the bare minimum of what you get out of the novice wishes. And you can only do this twice. You do have a 0.6% chance of getting a 5-star per wish. And then each wish outside of the guarantee is 5.1% on the 4-star chance. There's actually a pretty good chance of rolling multiple 4-star characters. But we shall see. We shall see. I am allowed to use and convert Stardust into wishes. That is going to be a thing that I am allowed to do. I just can't do the primos into wishes. So we can potentially get Catching, Chi-Chi, Jean, Mona, or Diluc, Sucrose, Bennett, Ningguang, Beidou, Razor, Chongyun, Fischl, Jingcho, Zhangling, or Barbara. Huh. I would have thought they would have added Diona and the other, why they have a fascination with X names, I have no idea. Jinyan. Why would those two not be here? Diona and Jinyan should be here. Huh. That would be an oversight. They might actually be in the pool, but not displayed here. But they're pretty good at updating the other stuff, so... I don't know. I don't know. Chances are we're just gonna end up with 8 debate clubs. Let's see what we're playing with. We are guaranteed Noelle on this poll. Minimum. So, here we go. I'll hold off on looking to see whether or not we got a gold. Okay. Is this a popular game? I would say so. Yes. This is a very popular game. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Noelle was on 8. 9 and 10. So all we got was Noelle. That's sad. And we didn't even get a debate club. Wow. Alright. That is officially unlucky. That is officially unlucky. So what is Genshin Impact about? So it is a RPG in the vein of Breath of the Wild, Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild. Focus heavily on exploration. And it's a party-based action combat system. Party-based action combat. That is the idea. So the next question is, because I know I get another 10 at AR10 of the standard wishes, do I do 3 standard wishes now? I think so. We could get lucky on these. That's a nope. That's another nope. And that's another nope. Oh well. Now, in the shop, Stardust, we have enough to get 2 Intertwined Fates. Or we could get 2 Acquaint Fates and try to get a guaranteed 4-star item or character. Trying to think about how this is going to work out, how close we could get. I think I am going to do the regular ones on this one. You can only get 5 each per month, but we're not going to have a lot of wishes. So we'll use these. That's a fail. And that is a fail. Great. What a wonderful start to all of this. Glorious. Many people would immediately reroll. I am not going to. So, Noelle is a Claymore user. I did get a debate club in the end. This is actually not the weapon I would prefer on her, but it's gonna be what she's gonna get. For the moment, I likely don't have anything to work with for this, so you're just gonna use it for now. And what about you? We'll switch you into Skyrider, Harbinger, Skyrider for now, and you switch out for alright, Sharpshooters was basically made for her. It's hers. She'll do it. She'll do the thing for us. Alright. So the way that this game works mechanically, as I said, very similar to Breath of the Wild in terms of the exploration focus. It's a big, huge open world. There's lots of chests to get. But there's also a story and several characters based around the story, and there's the whole wishing system, and you have up to 4 people in a party, and you can have this elemental interaction system with the combat that makes things a lot more complex. I should be teleporting that way. There's a side quest already? Huh? Our current mission, for those who actually pay attention to the story, is that we are going to these various temples quote unquote. I'll call them domains. We're going to these various domains to reclaim them from Storm Terror, the big dragon dude, who has taken control over their power. So we have to go to the Temples of the Four Winds, of which there are 3 temples to the Four Winds, because apparently the dragon doesn't have one. Who would have thought? Each one is going to focus around a character. This one focuses around Amber. Gosh, who is our other 4-star going to be from the novice banner? I wonder who the other 4-star is going to be from the novice banner. That's going to be interesting. So I was just saying, since you're back now, that the current mission is that we have to go to each of 3 temples to rid them of the influence of Storm Terror, who has taken control over the power of these temples. And each one of these temples is going to focus on a character that's going to be given to us if it hasn't already for free. So this one's going to be Amber. There's also going to be one for Lisa, and there's going to be one for Kaya. Why did you not light the shield? Light the shield! Make the shield grow! Grow? No. Die. Make the shield die. Hi. And that is an elemental reaction, known as Swirl. Swirl combines the effects of other elements with air, basically, and it just makes gigantic tornadoes of fire or electricity or water or ice. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Yes, I see those explosive barrels. Kabam! Bang. Boom. Whoops. Wrong buttons. Would you please? See fire. You didn't die. Die. Bang. Light the thingy. Doing that from that position saves a tutorial dialogue, by the way. It's like, because it tells you, hey, hit the thingy with the pyro element. Okay, sure. Die. Let's see, what am I gonna do? Which domain first? We have to do both of them anyway, so I think I'm just gonna do what I'm used to doing and go to the, Lisa one first. I'm just used to going to the Lisa domain first, even though technically doing the Kaya one ends up being faster if your goal is to get to AR10. Doing that one first, but you know what? Doesn't matter. We are AR6, and oh god, the game was unhappy for a second there. That was the game's freaking out on loading. I didn't hit the thing. Thought I hit the bird. I wanted to hit the bird. I wanted meat. Wow, I actually... Oh, I missed. Where's the last one? Number 3. There you are. Those are Animos lines. I'll get you later. Grab that one. I'm going to take a detour to that Sealy right there. These little guys, you walk up to them, you follow them, they take you to a statue, and you get a chest as a reward for finding them. There are... I forget how many chests in this game. 5,000? 4,000? 5,000? A number! There are a number of chests to find. Ooh, drop. Thank you for that. I need these flowers. The windwheel asters. We need these to make our characters stronger. Talk to the thing. Talking to these statues reveals more areas of the map. Reveals an entire region of the map. We are going to worship the statue and give it the 2 Animoculus, like literal animo eyes. There's a lot of those in each region. There are 2 regions, and Mondstadt is the smaller of the 2 right now. And there's gonna be up to 8 total in this game. It's rather nice knowing that there's going to be a lot more areas added to the game. It's just, are they going to be areas on par with Mondstadt in size, or on par with Liyue in size? Because Liyue is huge. Mondstadt, very reasonable. I would be happy with either. Grab this. Go down. Get that one there. High in the sky. With the power of the Animograna. Grab that. I want that chest. I want that chest. Hit that. Really? Too far. Swirl. Hey, Noelle, do a thing. Noelle gives you a shield. She's rather kind. And she can sorta heal. Sorta heal. She's the worst of the healers. But she can be made to be a good healer. And a good DPS. Depends on how many copies of Noelle you get. Please God, don't curse me with infinite Noelle. That would be quite sad. Bye. Did I do it? Yes. I can open the chest, and that's all that matters. Right, pay very close attention, and grab this Animoculus. How many are there? 61? Out in the open? Something like that? Animoculus, and then over 100 and something of the Geoculus on the other region. Hello, Lisa. She's like, hi, cutie. Ahem. Let's go. Completing this domain and getting the Animoculus outside of this domain and delivering it to the Statue of the Seven will get us to adventure rank 7. Unfortunately, that's sort of meaningless at the current state of the game. Because, yeah, they sort of pushed back a reward that they gave you at AR7 to AR10 to attempt to make people not as interested in rerolling accounts. They did not succeed in that, but hey, there you go. We still have to live with that for the remainder of the game. This domain is broken. Technically, the other domain was broken that we were just in with Amber. We could have skipped a big part of it, but I want chests. So we're going to open as many chests as I know exist in this domain. There are a few. Hit the button. These are just little mini dungeons. Also, very reminiscent of the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, except these don't actually suck. Gosh, you take forever to kill things. Lisa is also one of the worst catalyst users in the game. frustratingly enough, just because, I mean, any character that physically moves back when you attack is just, ugh. Yes, yes, do the thing. Hold E. She also, it sits there like a sitting duck to do her E, which, so dumb. It's like, oh yeah, I have to stand for like 5 seconds. I actually don't know how long it takes to charge the E to full to do the thing. And during that whole time, we're just gonna sit here and take damage. Let's not forget that this domain is literally designed to make her look like a decent character. To teach you how to use her. There is no chest back here. I always forget. No, there is a chest in this area to the right. Also, quite nifty to unlock that door of resurrection. We are not going to proceed further into the fight in the next room. Instead, we are going to go this way. And we're going to go around the side. Take the scenic route. I think you can glide actually all the way over there and activate that door of resurrection. Just skip this entire platforming section, but I'm not so bold as to try that. Speedrunners do that. I am not one of those. Most definitely not. We're already at like over 50 minutes and just about gonna hit AR 7. It's like, oh, I'm used to doing that 10 minutes faster than this. Oh, the slowdowns that streaming brings to gameplay. We've done that. Let's get Amber out to destroy that thing and run towards the chest. Aw, I couldn't grab both of the things. Its real name is Dvalin. Storm Terror is Dvalin. That. Pay attention. This is very important stuff. Why? Why is it doing its thingies? Out of hatred. No, but sure, we'll go with it. Dragon being a dragon, causing mayhem and destruction when it's supposed to be protecting. Why is it destroying things instead of protecting things? Huh. I wonder. We now have Lisa. Thank you. Thank you, Lisa, for existing. Where's my buddy? There is a boar that's supposed to live here. But it has decided to not live here today. Okay. I didn't pay attention. Did I get AR7? I don't think I did, because I would have gotten mail. No. This, if I haven't effed up, gets us to AR7. It also increases our stamina a bit. That's the whole point of upgrading these statues, is it gives you an increased stamina meter. And, you know, more primogems that we are not allowed to use for wishes. Okay, we have mail. We do not have mail. Because I moved it to AR10. Ah-da-da. Off we go. Continuing on with our lives. Let's see. This would normally be the point where I would do stuff. Thank you for that. We could get stuff by doing those trials. But nah. Also, hello. Thank you for existent characters. I want you leveled. I don't care about wasting the resources, which I did get another Harbinger. Using an elemental burst grants 12% increase in attack and movement speed for 15 seconds. With an energy recharge buff, so you can use your elemental burst faster. Or more often, I should say. That's a pretty good weapon. The problem is, at AR10, we are going to get a 4-star sword. So, there's that. However, there are these things, known as artifacts. That I want the Berserker, thanks. Oh God. Please, attack. Hey, we got something. We got an attack. Increases incoming healing? Nah. Ooh, attack. I'd rather Animo bonus, but... Hydro. Geo. Defense, attack, attack. Guess I'm going with attack. Crit damage. Crit damage is actually pretty good. But only if you have the crit rate to make up for it, so no. Crit damage is only useful when, since every character begins with a 50% crit damage, you only really start seeing benefit after your crit rate has been increased to 25% or higher, because you want to try to maintain a 1 to 2 ratio between crit rate and crit damage. So, while nifty, I'm not going to go for that. Not this time, not this early. Oh, boy. Flat HP or HP percent bonus. Great. Also, Noelle, I saw that you absolutely have defense increasing stuff available. I have to laugh at the geo damage bonus for Noelle because she doesn't really do that type of a thing. Take the healing bonus while you're here. I don't even want to think about giving you stuff, resources. Attack. 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 You. I just, fine, I'll give you crit damage. Take the attack, you need electro. Percent HP is pointless. But, just get rid of the red exclamation points. We will have infinity stuffs as we go along. Don't you worry. Goodbye. A lot of character damage comes not from the level, but from the artifacts and the weapons. What am I going to give Kaya? That's a great question. So, yes. This would be good for him. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch. I'm going to refine you with a copy of the other sword. So instead of 12%, it gives 15. If we get more copies of this, we can go up to refine rank 5, and then we will enhance. To level 20. That gives a higher energy recharge and an increased base attack. We cannot do anything else until AR-15 for you. Same thing with the other stuff, but that's just a lot of resources. For the moment, I need to pick up this Animoculus. I need to get Noelle to destroy this for me. This is officially the most unlucky account I'm taking past AR-7. This is the weakest start possible Ah, boy. It's definitely going to be telling for the course of this. Have I ever been to VidCon? Sorry, I haven't really paid too much attention. No. I haven't been to any convention, nor do I plan to ever be. Something about attending a cesspool does not sit over well with me. There. Okay, that was high enough. That unlocks that chest. This guy just blah. Thank you for dying. Grab those chests. Grab this chest. Grab this lamp grass too while I'm here. These lamp grass flowers, they glow at night. It happens to be nighttime right now. So they're very easy to see. Also, I want to pick all of you. Hello. Give me those crystal flies. We must obtain all of the crystal flies. Thank you for swirl. Oh yeah. If I push this button, I go through all of these tutorials. The game will give me about 24 primogems for going through each of those. You get 1 primogem per tutorial message that the game gives you, just for viewing them. It's rather kind. Consider that it's 160 primogems to wish once. And it's a 0.6% chance of getting a 5-star character on most polls. To the best of our knowledge, based on what miHoYo tells us. Discloses, is required to disclose by law in many, many nations. Will this be dangerous? Find out in 5 seconds as we attempt to complete this domain designed to teach you how to use Kaya. Let's use Kaya. Hi, buddy. You have a good element. Which is your only saving grace. You have a good element, and you actually hit pretty hard when you're built out with decent gear. Kaya's elemental burst is the best of his kit, because it sticks around regardless of which character that you have active. It's just this spinning array of ice that surrounds you, and if you are switching out to another melee character, you'll just constantly be inflicting cryo damage. Oh yes, you can use cryo to disable environmental hazards. Oh boy. Hi. Boom. Frozen! Continuing along. Up we go. I don't know of any broken mechanics on this. I believe there is a broken pathway that you can follow to skip part of this domain, but Hello, fire thingy. Die. Let us go back to Kaya. This is like, you can make bridges with ice. let's just ignore the fact that most of the time you can just glide over any circumstance where you would otherwise want to make an ice bridge. You can just fly over it. Oh god, please. Camera. Now for a really long cutscene. Sit back, relax for about 2 minutes. While the game introduces us to an actually good character that would just trivialize this entire challenge if I were to actually pull it on our novice banner. How unlucky will this account be? Phase 2 will come up pretty shortly. I need to decide pretty quick here what our method is going to be to get into Adventure Rank 10, because there's the way that I usually do it on my reroll accounts, and then there's the way that the speedrunners do it, which is to do a quest. You can't skip this. You can't skip it, by the way. You just have to watch as he has an awful sword for that character. That's a Favonius greatsword he's carrying, which gives energy recharge, and is just not a great weapon for Diluc. It's like, why would you have him with that sword? I mean, I get it, it's Favonius, Knights of Favonius for Mondstadt, but it's not a good sword for him. You need to give him an actual, real sword. So doing this, clearing these 3 domains, has cleared out the storm raging in the city, and now life returns to some degree of normalcy, and we get Kaya for free. For the moment, what am I going to do? Yes, we have caught the wind. Thank you. We must get to AR-10 to advance the story. Let's ignore the fact that we have a couple of quest lines that we can begin here. Yes, thanks. Get me out of that map. You want me to push J, you want me to go here and navigate to Catherine, who has stuff. I want Kaya in my party. So, I'm replacing Noelle with Kaya for the moment. Particularly because of one very specific circumstance. Yes, they want you to put the quick thingy. There's two very specific reasons why I want to have the cryo available, / the electro available. Actually, 3 instances why I want electro available. 2 in the short term for the cryo. I need to go this way. I need to upgrade Kaya. Oh god, I forgot. Give me levels. Give me levels! You didn't even get to 20! Oh, I'm sad. Alright, what is this? Cryo? Cryo! Yeah, we'll have that. I'll take the flower, sure. I'll take the extra 1,000 hit points. That's pretty good bonus for the early phases of the game. That's attack. I should have a energy recharge timepiece for him in the grand scheme long term. Ew. Better than nothing gives me crit rate. Hello, Ave! Welcome. Welcome to the party. We've decided to have another look at Genshin Impact. Yeah, Mechanically, it's a great game. It is a really, really good game from the mechanics perspective. It is quite nice. Combat is great. It's just business practices. Corporate shenaniganry. Bye. Give me this chest. And let us continue. So, doing that was quite important, by the way. We're gonna be getting an item soon called the Adventurer's Handbook, and it gives you a series of tasks to complete in each chapter of the handbook, and one of those tasks is to kill one of those enemies, the Cryo Abyss Mage. That was on the agenda. Get out of my way, stupid brambles. Are you dead yet? No? I want my AR-10 weapon. I want the prototype ranker. I really want it. That is a adventure rank reward for hitting 10. Wonderful 4-star sword. Would be nice to get a 5-star weapon from the standard banner. At the 0.6% chance of getting a 5-star on that banner early. It takes like 75 wishes before you get into a what people refer to as a soft pity zone, where the rate does seem to drastically increase to get a 5-star character or weapon on the standard banner, characters on the character event banner, and only weapons on the weapon banner, but that one pity starts at like 65. Just shifted by 10 levels on that one, and the rates are inherently a little bit higher. Alright, you're going to just die for me this day. Thank you kindly. Grab these flowers. I need all the flowers. Just in case we get a character that actually needs them. Oh, this chest is here today! Ah! This chest is actually here today! You would not believe how many times I have made accounts, gone to this location, and the chest isn't there. Because that chest, I swear, makes up its own mind whether or not it's going to be present on any given day of the week. It is rather frustrating, and there are several chests in this game that are like that, by the way, that only exist on certain days of the week. Alright, we need to kill this guy. It would help if he would fight me. It would help if I could aim. Hit the big round thingy. Wrong thing. Click, hold, bang. Please swirl. Thank you kindly for what good that does. Ah, please. That hurts. Come on, Ruin Guard. This is like the toughest fight for this level. Oh god. Run! Could you hit the thingy in the middle as he spins? Hey, we got him. Right as he was about to end his animation. Boom. Bang. I feel like I hit like a wet noodle because I haven't upgraded any of my weapons. Would you please just die? I didn't actually give Lisa a weapon. Like, I didn't give her a better weapon. Hold up. She's still using the actual... Yeah. Upon causing vaporize, electrocharged, frozen, or very specifically, a hydro-infused swirl, increases attack by 20% for 12 seconds. This is awful. Right? Like, this is awful. So, every single one of these effects is a interaction with Hydro. This is a Hydro interaction bundle. You have Hydro with Electro for electrocharged, Hydro with Pyro for vaporize, Hydro with Cryo for frozen, and then Hydro with Animo for the swirl to increase attack. This weapon is made for a non-existent 4-star Hydro Catalyst user. This is not for Barbara, who is our existent 4-star Catalyst user. This is Barbara's weapon, the Thrilling Tales of Dragon Slayers, which gives, when switching characters, the new character gets an attack bonus for 10 seconds, every 20 seconds, and gives HP bonus, and Barbara's healing scales with HP. So the higher Barbara's HP, the bigger healing she does, the higher numbers to heal. I really don't know. I don't have anything better than that or that. So I guess you're getting the orb, because I have nothing better for you. Whenever she attacks a Hydro Slime, she'll do extra 20% damage for 12 seconds. And that's the only circumstance where she will actually do damage. Get that bonus from that effect. She's also level 3. No Primo wishing. We can change our name at any time, just for reference. Our name is infinitely changeable. I think I'm okay. Thank you. Ooh, thank you for the artifact there, buddy. So right now, I'm basically doing what I generally do on accounts that I take to AR10 and leave there. My reroll accounts. Which is a whole bunch of exploration, opening a whole bunch of chests, and yeah, just otherwise exploring the map, and ultimately we'll end off with this being unlocked, and when I get to the point of that unlocking will be the point that I get AR10. That's the goal anyway. That's the idea. We'll see if I actually hit that. Hello! Dolly is here. My pretty girl. My pretty girl is here. She has brought me. As she wants to go. She has brought me her favorite toy in the universe. This is a bottle cap. She's following. What she's following. You want it? Go get it. And off she goes. She plays fetch with her bottle cap. She also got me with her hind leg paws scratched. I've been scratched! I am going down here for no reason. You? That. So there's another chest this way that I think I'll just go get now. Locked. Well, it's a chest out in the middle of the openness that's clearly available to me to just go grab, right? There could be nothing that goes wrong about going up to this chest. Oh, right. Hi. Oh, hey, let's actually use the effect of Lisa's Catalyst by increasing our attack by 20%. 20 whole percent. There's your Hydro Slimes. For using her orb. The orb. Thank you for the stuffs on this. Sadly, I do not have official. I would have liked official. But, game said no. So here we are, using Lisa for this puzzle. I need Kaya. Also, when exploring the world, when exploring the world, it's better to be as Kaya for my current circumstance. Because as it turns out, tall characters move faster. Yeah. Tall characters traverse more distance per step than shorter characters. And Kaya has the tallest model, is a character with the tallest model between him and Child and a few others. Please don't fall. Please, please, please don't fall. Thank you for this chest. Did I already break the thingies? Yes, I already broke all of the barrels here. Yeah, who would have thought that being tall means that each step has more distance traveled per step? Because for whatever reason, the game designers didn't make shorter characters take faster steps to maintain the same traversal speed. No, they didn't bother with that. Hello. It's Ollie. Ollie's come here to say hello. Hello, my boy. Hello, my Ollie. What's your sister up to, huh? What's your sister up to? Alright, I don't actually need to go this way. I need to go to the... There, that red column of light in the distance. That is a teleportation statue that we need to unlock. Turn that little gray icon on the map blue. Speaking of turning gray things blue, a reminder that you can turn a blue button gray. A series of blue buttons gray on my channel. If you are not subscribed, subscribe. If you haven't liked, like. Turn that gray button blue. And of course, hit that great big blue join button to become an erudite otaku. And turn that blue button gray. That would be very much appreciated. Very much appreciated. Where are you taking me? I have forgotten. I don't usually do this one. That is a time trial challenge pedestal. There are several different types. I forget. I think that one's a race to a location? No. No, it's not. It can't be. That one looks like... That type looks like something else. What is that one? I forgot. It's different from the... fighting ones. Thank you for those. I am interested. What are you? You get adventure rank experience for doing just about anything, as long as you're doing something. So yeah, these guys. Hi. Oh, it's you. It's an archery challenge. Well, that's good to know. That's what the archery challenges look like. They're sort of like a crosshair-ish. There's another Sealy there. I see it. Therefore, I must act and grab it. No. Resist. Resist the temptation. Go to the Adventurers Guild. It is time. It is time to go to the Adventurers Guild. Ideally, I've done enough to hit AR 8 very shortly. Nearly immediate. Oh yeah, this is gonna tick me to AR 8. Pretty sure. Hello, Paimon. She wants food. She wants Fisherman's Toast. Which the developers gave us several copies of Fisherman's Toast as part of the, hey, we hit 3 million pre-registrations reward. So, this entire quest that exists, that's supposed to teach you how to go to the NPC to buy food, or to make food, becomes, we're just gonna talk to you for 20 seconds, and then give you experience. Oh yeah, speaking of cooking, I need to process 3 different items. Just start the process of processing 3 different items, and I need to cook 5 times. But, I also need to fail 9 more times. 8 more times now. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Really? Alright. And done. Achievement complete! Fail cooking 10 times. That's literally an achievement. 2 achievements. Fail once and then fail 10 times. All this for primogems I can't even use to wish. I have 336 right now. Can't use them. Hello, Ollie. Welcome. Welcome to the party. The party. Welcome to the party. What are you doing in front of my screen? Tail? What are you doing? You're blocking my screen. Ollie. Da. Ba. Da. You go that way. Yes. Hi. Yes, you groom. Give me stuff! This is gonna be a lot of money and a lot of primogems and a lot of everything. At 13, we get a wish. At AR 13, we get another wish. And we get access to handbooks. The handbook will also occasionally give us a wish. But the main thing will also be the Battle Pass. Battle Pass lasts about 6 weeks. We're in the ending phase of 1 right now. But by getting all the way to level 50, we'll end up with 5 wishes every 6 weeks out of the Battle Pass. Standard wishes. So, eventually will get lucky and be able to complete this challenge. Oh right, I never did specify. What does it mean to complete this challenge? To beat Spiral Abyss Floor 12, Chamber 3. Like, that's pretty standard. Once we do that, we can wish and do whatever we want with this account. It doesn't matter anymore. Once we beat Floor 12, Chamber 3. Now, do we beat Floor 12, Chamber 3 with all stars? I don't know about that one. So we need to forge an item, enhance an artifact, and visit the statue of the Seven. The Seven! Artifacto. I want this one. I want that one. Oh, hey, there's the energy recharge for Kaya. No attack yet, huh? Actually, do I want energy recharge? Not when he's going to be used as a main DPS. Geo. Hydro. No Electro yet. HP, crit damage, defense, 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 HP. Attack! Okay, good. Enhance. No. I can't. Oh, God, they're all awful. Alright. Fine. Fine. Be that way. Ooh, ×2. Very rarely, when enhancing artifacts, with artifacts you actually have to spend artifacts. It's dumb in that way, but to make artifacts better, you have to consume other artifacts. Occasionally, it will give you a ×2 or a ×5 bonus to the amount of experience that you get out of it. Ooh. Decent. That's pretty decent. Then we talk to you, and we're not gonna do this. We're not... I knew I was forgetting something. I was supposed to have already gotten the iron for this. Oh well, that's easy. Let's get the iron for this and give it to him and forge the stuffs. By the way, how does, like... Does Lisa just destroy these with her charge skill? No. The answer is no. I don't feel like switching out to Noelle to trivialize this. It takes too long to access the screen. It simply takes way too long to get to the party changing screen. It's rather unfortunate. I wish there was a hotkey. Or some sort of shortcut to get to this menu. And kill that stupid loading screen. That loading bar. Like, why does that loading bar even exist? Oh, hey, more free experience. Hi. Talk to Marjorie. Every time you open a chest, you will get Animo Sigils. And this is what you spend them on. I'm gonna take 3 of those. I'm gonna take 3 of those. And I'm gonna take 3 of those. So we get a prototype ranker for free. One of these Northlander Sword prototypes could be used to make another prototype ranker and refine the one that's given to us for free to make its secondary doohickey better. I don't know. It depends on if I'm going to use a character who is a sword user as a main DPS character. Or multiple of them. Alright, we've done that thing. Hello. Hello, Wagner. Give me stuff. I must make something. We must forge our way to experience. Thank you for other things. You seem to be in a bad mood. And that gives me that. And now we make our way towards the Dawn Winery. And along the way, I am going to do a couple of things. I didn't take the adventure rank rewards. There's no real point. I think it's just a accessory. Like, yay, accessory. Sure. Great items. Thank you. Oh, I also have money now, so I could actually safely enhance my weapons. Do I want to do that? Not really. Not really. No. First off comes this guy. Not until I know what I have to work with. Here, you, Q. Give that, you, Q. So that's the cryo-infused swirl reaction. A literal tornado of ice. Animo characters strictly better than the Geo option. At the very least until 1.3 hits. At which point, maybe the Geo character with Noelle would be a pretty decent option. Alright, we're going to unlock that teleport point. Go this way. This is a whole another village to explore that has a whole bunch of these mushrooms on the sides. It's got a couple Sealy. Lots of stuff to do. And by mushrooms, I mean those Phil Animo mushrooms that are up in that tree. Used to make some characters stronger. Not characters I actually have, but hey. Maybe one day. After completing this challenge. Or maybe I get supremely lucky and the game actually not only gives me a event banner wish, but also I get lucky and get something good out of it. Like, could you imagine if I get a free event banner wish, which I think you actually get one or two over the course of things. Actually pulling a Ganyu right now, the actual character event character. You. That did jack and all. Wow. Hi. The problem with these things is that they love to teleport. Could you die? Could you not? Just die. Thanks. The Electro Sisson Mage. Ugh. The bane of everyone's existence, I'm sure. And with all the fire everywhere, what was happening is that Pyro plus Electro equals you're getting thrown. Literally thrown across the map. And you can't do anything about it. And every time that overcharge reaction happens, you just go flying. And it acts as a CC on you, and it just chains. It just chains. There's no cooldown on it. It's awful. Speaking of awful, we have almost arrived at the Statue of the Seven over here. You know, an hour and 40 minutes into the stream. Right on time. Right on time. We have to kill that thing. That is an Eye of the Storm. It is level 9. I know this just by heart. It is level 9. And it is always best to fight these with an archer or some ranged type of a character. Even though Amber's really weak, anytime this enemy will attempt to attack us from on high, if you hit it, it'll drop down. There's one very... Oh, right, it's Animo. There's one very specific attack. That's the attack. If you hit it with a bow user, it cancels the attack completely. And it drops down stunned for a few seconds. The last thing you want to do is fight one of these without having an archer. I'd say the last thing you want in any team composition is to not have an archer. I would always recommend maintaining an archer in every team. The utility is massive. It's also quite useful and handy to have a claymore character or just a character that can destroy rocks and mine. There we go. We have unlocked this thing. Opening up the region will give us adventure experience in and of itself. I only have 2 of those. And then, of course, once we go into here and do this, and do this, and unlock Chapter 4, and do this, ideally, we are AR10. And that means it is time to get screwed round 2. Beat, 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 be still my beating heart, please. So, I am guaranteed a 4-star character, and by the wording of this, it's not Noelle. Because I already got Noelle, it's not going to be Noelle. I am guaranteed 1 4-star character. If I end up with more than 1 4-star character, we're good. If I end up with a 5-star character, we're rockin'. If we get 1, we've been had. And that's going to make this a really, really difficult challenge. So I'm gonna push the button, and I'm not gonna look. I'm not looking. I hope that was yellow. I hope that was yellow and not pink. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got screwed at night. 7, 8. Sucrose. Okay. Ah, we got really screwed. Ah, great. Wonderful. So this is how the novice banner usually goes. We got Sucrose. This is one of the best that we could have gotten from a long-term perspective. She's not that great for the short term. We really would like to have another copy of her to make her viable for combat. But it's good to have her, no matter what, because she has a very specific talent that will make farming more bearable for materials. Having her is always useful. Having Xingqiu would also be useful. Having Albedo from the previous banner, having Mona would be really, really useful, but I digress there. Not like that's gonna end up happening. We're not done yet, because we have 195 Masterless Stardust. And if we go, or Stardust. What we can do is we can go and do this for 2 more Acquaint Fates. How many additional standard wishes do I have? I have 3. We've done 5. So, I'm going to use these 3 because I don't know if the game is going to give me a 4-star before hitting the hard pity at 10. Ollie. Out. Do not try to... He was trying to push his way into the closet. So, you're guaranteed to get a 4-star at the 10th pull if you've failed that many times at getting a 4-star. But if you get one before that point, it resets. So, at least, let's see, this is wish 6. This is wish 7. This is wish 8. Oh my god. Really? Alright. Stardust. We're gonna do this one at a time. Wish 9? Wow, we didn't even beat the 4-star pity. Wow, that sucks. What wonderful luck we're having. What wonderful, beautiful luck we're having. This is a guaranteed 4-star or 5-star. It is a 4-star. What is it? It can be a character or weapon. That's not bad, though. Sacrificial fragments. That's not bad. I don't really have a character that could particularly make use of that. Interesting. Well, we have enough Stardust to get 1 more wish. Let's get a Ganyu right quick. How does that sound? Yes, no, maybe? No. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah. So, when's the next time we can wish? I don't know. I don't know, honestly. So we've got Sucrose and Noelle. So, talents. A stable invention is when Sucrose crafts character and weapon enhancement materials, this is a majority of the materials in the game, there is a 10% chance to obtain double the product, which is massive. It is amazing. It is awesome, and I am very happy to have Sucrose. I am very disappointed to not have anyone else. I am questioning whether or not I'll actually be able to complete Spiral Abyss 3-3 at Adventure Rank 20 to get Zhongling at this point. I don't know. What I do know is that I need to get to AR12 to unlock dailies. I need to get to AR12 to unlock dailies as quickly as I can. As quickly as I can. Right. So, I am AR10, which means that I can go over here. Oh, right! It doesn't matter, but I am AR10, which means that I now am able to redeem all of the currently active promotion codes for the game. Which means primogems, but hey, there's other things often associated with them that we could absolutely use. Yes, get Barbara at a long shot Just complete a long shot, which is part of the main story sequence, and complete floor 3, chamber 3 to unlock Xianling. So we are guaranteed 2 characters. 2 more characters. Oh. Oh yes, and you can get the Favonius Warbow for also completing a long shot at AR-18. That would be for Amber, ideally, maybe. Favonius is energy recharge. Guess. I mean, I guess. I guess that's the plan. Alright, give me my AR-10, my prototype ranker. I am going to be using Aether. Aether or Kaya? Who shall be the main DPS? Oh, I didn't ever give you a weapon? Wow. Because what I'm thinking is giving him Skyrider and giving Prototype to my main. And then swapping Lisa with Noelle. Let get off of this character. You're dead to me. Now we can actually play the game, by the way. Like we're ready. We're ready to go. You need defense. Not HP so much. Hey, defense switch. That's defense percent, not as good. Defense? Yes, defense good. Ooh. Excuse me, but a blue cryo? Huh. Ooh. An attack percent Sojourner? Wait, what? I rarely get anything decent out of the Sojourner set that they give you for free. What? What? Okay, well, Kaya's going to be my main DPS. Alright, sure. Why not? We'll do that then. Defense. Yeah, there. That one. Whatever. Okay. Fine. Yeah, you. Hi. There's that. Oh, no, I wanted you to equip that, thanks. And there's that. The 2-piece set effect of the Sojourner set resolution is 18% attack bonus. 18%. The 4-piece is increased charge attack crit rate by 30%. That's not as good. This Heart of Comradeship is also part of this set, but so is this Feather of Homecoming. I mean, we've got our 4-piece resolution of the Sojourner going on Kaya. I have never had that happen before. Never have I had that happen. And since now Kaya's going to be the main DPS character, I do not want to give him energy recharge. I especially don't want to give him energy recharge with double defense. That's just dumb. So, yeah, you're going to be taking that. I need to enhance this. Thank you kindly for existing prototype ranker. And then I think all I really need to do now is just get you to level 20. I want to adjust the party. In case you didn't realize, you can click and hold on a character, and then you can drag them to a different position whenever you want. Lisa is getting replaced with Noelle. I'm going to put Amber on 3. Okay. Noelle, congratulations. You are being leveled up. You know, there's something to be said for having 2 Animo characters in the party. I can move faster and use less stamina by having 2 Animo characters in the party, but I really don't want to use Sucrose unless I get a second copy of her for this. Gaining an extra charge on the astable Animo hypostasis creation 6308. Which is her E, her elemental skill. Also, Sucrose sort of wins for the least pronounceable talent names. Sure, so she's got astable Animo hypostasis creation 6308, forbidden creation isomer 75 type 2, as her elemental skill and elemental burst skill names. There's a reason why people just say the E and the Q. The E is the skill, the Q is the burst. Yeah. Yeah, definitely the winner for the most unpronounceable names. Okay. Time to get going on the way to AR12. We have an hour. We have 1 hour. I have been streaming for 2 hours at this point. We have 1 hour to get to AR12. Yes, live. I am live. I am, in fact, live. Hello, and welcome. We have stuff to do. Chests to obtain. Primogems to not spend. So this is going to give me a really good chest. We have wishes to obtain. So all is not lost on the wishes. It just sucks that not only did we get only a single 4-star on each of the novice banner pulls, we also got a weapon on the standard banner 10. That hurts. That stings a little. That stings. Especially since I'm not going to really actively use a catalyst at this point, and it gave me sack frags. It's like, you gave me the wrong thing. If it was a sacrificial longsword, that would have been real nice. That would have been really nice to have. It's the bell tower. I need to get to the top of the bell tower. Because there is another really good chest up at the top of the bell tower. Now the game just becomes like exploration for me. That's all I really need to do at this point. So I'm looking for good artifacts at this point, of which, time to take your bets. We are about to get an item called from the set of Bloodstained Chevalier. or whatever, cavaliers, chevaliers, things. Anyway, we're going to get a 4-star purple rank goblet. This goblet could be Animo percent. It could be Fizz damage percent. It could be Cryo percent. It could be any of a number of things, but it is most likely going to be defense percent or HP percent. Or even attack percent. And in any case, if it is any of those, it could be Elemental Mastery. I've had it end up being Elemental Mastery before, and it's just useless to me. What is it going to be? We also get an achievement because this is our first purple artifact. The Bloodstained Chevalier's Goblet. Chevalier. This... wrong button. This is... Is it useful or is it garbage? It is useful! What? That's only the second time I've seen Pyro percent. It's got defense and HP, but... It's a Pyro Cup. It's a Pyro Cup that increases Fizz damage on its set bonus. So... This is going on Zhongling in the long run. Once I get her. For the moment, it's going on Amber. Just for now. Because it's gonna take a while before we end up with Zhongling. You. No, you. It's gonna be a while before we get there. We need to get to adventure rank 20 before we can even attempt to get Zhongling. Zhangling, whatever, however the heck you say it. Just trying to think. There's a lot of chests that are around the place. Do I want to do that? Yeah, sure, we'll do that. Just get out of the way. Did you know that if you climb the statue, walk up to the hands, and sit, there is an achievement. There is an achievement for sitting in the hands of the statue of the goddess. That came as a shock to me when I found out that existed. Obtain a 4-star artifact, thanks. It's a statue of the Animo Archon, quote unquote. It looks like it's a female statue, but we know better than that. I hope we know better than that. Oh, hey, a chest. Let's see. So there's another chest that I want to get to. I want to get to that one. And I want to get to... It's like there-ish. That one. This gives me the opportunity to unlock these 2 teleport points. The goal is to unlock as many of the teleport points as I can for the moment to get the adventure experience for doing that. Also, you get a bunch of adventure experience for unlocking the chests. Part of this is just my own personal, like, I must do this for all of the primogems, he says, with 613, and he can't spend them because of this challenge. Yeah, it's great. It's great. Oh, hey, let's do this. Kaya is my main DPS, thanks. They're level 1. Thanks for the things. Hey, buddy. Bye. So now we shall start to actually see the benefits of having an upgraded weapon, as well as I should be upgrading these artifacts. You enhance. Go, go, go. Higher, higher, higher. More base attack. More base attack. Better. Ooh, ×2. Excellent. Ooh. Ooh, that feels good. Attack 3.5%. That's pretty high for a blue. That's a pretty big number for a... Oh, I'm out of 2 stars? Well, dang. It's 2 levels away from being maxed. So the blue artifacts go up to level 12. And then the purple artifacts go up to level 16. And the yellow artifacts, they go up to level 20. But the level 20s require... Ow. They require so many resources that they really aren't useful to... It's not that great to go up to 20. Not early. If you're like me, and you're going to focus on one character at a time, then sure, go up to level 20 on a set of artifacts for that character. Focus on getting a character to a main DPS, character that you're using as main DPS, up as much as you possibly can before focusing on other characters. However, just the way that the game designed is inherently based around the concept of party-based gameplay, so maybe even out the experience a bit and go for level 16 artifacts on all of the characters that you are using on your main team, and then focus on getting up to level 20, or, well, by that point in the game you'll want to have 2 teams with a set of level 16 artifacts. Either purple or yellow. There isn't that big of a difference between yellow versus purple in terms of the amount of experience it takes to get up to level 16. It is more experience to get up to 16 for a yellow versus purple, but it is not that much more by comparison. Yes, the highly dangerous Stormbearer Mountains. It is highly dangerous around here. Be very careful. You must maintain caution. Oh, there you are. Hi. Bye. I'm like, where's the enemy that I need to kill for that? There it is. So as we do this, we are sort of just slowly accruing experience. I'm primarily going out here for these waypoints, getting distracted along the way, clearly, but I really, really do want to get up to adventure rank 12. To do so, what I'll need to do is get and do quests. There's a couple of really easy ones, one for Kaya and one for Amber, that are... They're super simple to do, they're super quick, it's just doing them. But I want to do at least this one first. This unlock of the thingy on the other side, teleport point on the other side of this mountain, as well as the big chest. The big chest at the bottom of the waterfall. I want it. Hello? Tutorial, an unstoppable force. Great, thanks. Thanks for telling me that. Much appreciated. And we'll spend time with the Animoculus in a later stream. Just for today, I want to unlock the dailies. Like, that's the main goal, because I don't want to go an extra day of not doing the dailies. Oh yeah, I need to level her weapon. I need to level the debate club. Thank you for all that. Getting to AR-15 should also be very high on the list because we can ascend characters at AR-15. And doing so will give us wishes for each one of our characters that we currently have. So 6 characters, all from Mondstadt, oddly enough, with the exception of the Traveler. And yeah, we'll get six wishes from the standard banner for doing that. If we can afford to do so. Which, you know, since we're not spending our primogems on these ludicrous things known as wishes, these expensive items known as wishes, that should be pretty easy. Because we can refill our resin. It's gonna be glorious. We're gonna have all the primogems in the world to refill our resin. Yay. It'll be great. We'll be able to do the ley lines more. Alright, you. Ooh! Ooh! 2 of them? 2? 2 purple accessories from this one chest. This is why I go to this chest, okay? And go to these types of chests. These are the top-end chests that give the best rewards. And we got garbage. And we got more garbage. But in this case, it's useful for Noelle. Ish. We got garbage and, well, and more garbage, really, because I was about to say, well, HP percent, that's fine for Barbara, but healing. Healing on Barbara. There's a separate effect for giving healing bonuses that's better for Barbara. For how I'm going to be playing her anyway. We are not DPS Barbaraing. We are not going to do that thing. It was the goblet, right? Yeah. Hilarious. Don't show me this again. Thanks. So I should have enough for you now. Off of 2 stars. Oh. I didn't. What is an awful 3-star? You. 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 Not you. You. It really went attack? Well, alrighty then. Plus 6%. Plus 6%, as well as 123. I'd say that's pretty decent. For a blue. That's pretty decent for a blue. I wish I had that type of a luck on everything else I've done in this game. We need to do this. We need to do this. Well, I guess I know what I'm spending my prototype claymore on. Huh? I guess I know what I'm spending my Northlander claymore prototype on. I'm spending it on a white blind because I have no use for the prototype archaic. Well, we technically get the one that's here and we can buy another one, so I guess we'll get one of each. Because I have to make use of all of the characters I have available to me. Anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to go and we're going to do Kaya's quest now. We'll do his first, and then we'll do Amber's. Amber's has a long cutscene right at the start of it. Which is why I'm going to avoid that as best I can for the moment. Because it's going to talk to me. Is it a solo MMORPG, or are there other players? So, this is a single-player experience with MMO mechanics. Is the best way I can describe it. It has co-op. It has co-op. You can invite others, you can go to others, and do stuff in other people's worlds. You can't open their chests, but yeah, there is cooperative multiplayer. What's wrong? We've got stuff. Marvelous. Marvelous. Alright, let's go. This quest is usually how people get to AR-10. We're using it to get to AR-11. As best as I can, anyway. What do I need to do for my handbook again? What can I do for my handbook? Is it to, like, get 4 things up to level 4? 6 things to level 4, okay. Craft with alchemy. That Shrine of Depths thing will just happen. This ascend 3 characters to phase 1 requires adventure rank 15. Expedition requires adventure rank 11. 3 rewards from blossoms. That I could do at any point. I have to laugh about upgrading to level 6, which gives you the item, the key, required to unlock the Shrine of Depths. And visit the statue at Storm Terror's lair. So just do the main quest to that point, and that actually gives you a catalyst prototype. For doing that, I need to go this way. Wait, what's this? What are you telling me? Oh yeah. You're telling me about sucrose. I know, game. Ah, performance. What's going on? This place will do. Frame rate. Hello? Frame rate? Do you exist? I would like it if you would exist. This game is locked to 60 frames, by the way. You cannot go any higher than that. I never knew you could inherit eye patches. So we're about to get our legs massively pulled by Kaya here, and we're gonna fall for it. Treasure! Oh no, there's... This is a... like, funny type quest, but... I don't know, the first time I did this quest, I couldn't help but think to myself that Paimon feels too out of character for this quest. Has anyone else felt that her extreme fascination with treasure in this quest is just a little bit too much, even for that character, based on what's been presented of that character to this point? I mean, and all of the other quests that come after this, there's nothing ever in the rest of the game that exists thus far outside of this one quest where she is this enthusiastic for treasure. None whatsoever. It always seems like it's just a bit too far out in left field. Compared to the rest of the writing for this character. There is a point at the very end where it is in character where it's like, oh, I'm gonna give you food and make up for it, and that is within her character that she just immediately forgives being fooled by being given food. That is fine. It's just you're a little bit too over the top on the whole treasure thing. I want you navigate, thanks. We need to talk to Cyrus, who is way in the back in the... He's literally in the weeds. Hello, guy. There's stuff. There's wonderful treasure. We're looking for treasure. Just blabbing to the whole universe that there's treasure. Treasure! At this location. Have you heard of this location? There's treasure at this location. Ah, it's great. It's great. It's great. So in character for Paimon. Did you hear that there's treasure? There's treasure. I want all of the treasure all the time, ever. Give treasure. Must find treasure. Like, what happened to being my guide? Like, that's her thing. That's her point. She's my guide. She's also quite potentially the incarnation of evil, but we'll find out about that. I have my suspicions. It's not ideal for Kaya to show his face. Yada 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 yada. Let's go. Let's do the thing. We need to save a woman from stuff. Total annihilation from hilichurls. I could use health. Health is good. Health is good. I like health. Health is pretty nice to have. So is experience. Experience is nice to have. Here, Gib. Gib stuff. I like things. How are your artifacts? I should upgrade you, but no. So the thing about Noelle is that when her Q, I'm sort of blocking my cooldowns here, but when her Q, her elemental burst is up, she can heal you when she attacks. It is not ideal. Oh. They died. I was going to use the opportunity to heal, but, they died to the burst. This is why you upgrade your weapons. You do damage that way, and also why you upgrade, artifacts. Let's do the thing. We have to find the location that was in that image. Which, I mean, I've done this a few times before. I may or may not have done this approximately 4 or 5 times prior. So I think I know where the chest is that I'm going to go and grab in the grand scheme, but for now we're going to go grab this one, which is not the chest that we need, but is a chest nonetheless. Thank you for the chest of wonder and stuffs. Eggs. We want that chest. Thank you kindly. We must go here. I know where that is. The hilarious part about this quest, by the way, is this next step where we're totally not supposed to go get Kaya, right? We're trying to get the treasure for ourselves. That's the whole story of this. So we're trying to solve these riddles without Kaya's help. But the game assumes that you have access to Kaya as a playable character at this point, because they gave it to you for free. So what ends up happening here, come on, break the thing, thank you, is that there's a little puzzle that we're about to do. We're gonna... Oh, I need to get hit by lightning. Hold up. Hold up. Lightning? Lightning? I don't want to fight. But I don't want to fight, though. Yes, I broke the shield on the Geo thing. Lightning? I saw you hit up here. I saw you. You struck up here. There is an achievement for getting hit by lightning. I kid ye not. Yes, here, go. Thank you. The Wrath of the Gods. Totally an achievement. So there's these slimes up here, these cryo slimes and anemo slimes. The idea is that you're supposed to do a swirl reaction, and you can hit all three of these with the swirl reaction, and yeah, you don't need a cryo character, but we have a cryo character, so the issue is moot. Like the whole point of having those slimes there is just completely moot. Let's just go. Let's not tell Kai about it. Let's just go. Yes, we go to this trial. So how are folks on this day? This wonderfulest of wonderful days. Ish. Whoa, that broke? Okay. Sure, I'll take it. I am likely gonna be very sore with my throat later on, because I have streamed 5.5 hours today so far. I streamed 3 hours of Audionauts earlier in the day, and I'm streaming 3 hours of this afternoon. We have about a half an hour left. I don't think we're gonna get AR-12. We're gonna try, but we shall see. They want you to take Lisa. I refuse. I refuse that. They want you to take a Electro character here. It's not necessary. Now, if we were at adventure rank 8/9 and trying to get up to 10, going into this domain... Oh, come on, yes, thank you for turning that off. There is a fight at the end that would unlock one of our adventure handbook items, which was actually to fight a ruin guard. I know I spammed through all the successful stuffs that we did in the Adventurer's Handbook, but one of those items that we checked off the list was to beat a ruin guard, and we will fight one, a much weaker one than the one we actually fought up here, because the one we fought was level 20. This one is not level 20. Let me tell you that for sure. This one is not level 20. It is significantly weaker. It will just die. The treasure hoarders are here. Who'da thunk it? We were totally keeping a low profile, right? So yes, it was all a ruse. He wants to steal your treasure. There wasn't any. It was a ruse from the very beginning. All to lure these guys out. Okay, buddy. Hi. This one's level 10. It's just a little bit weaker than the one we fought. And as soon as it dies, the ads go away too. There we go. It's dead! And it counts as killing a ruin guard. for the Adventurer's Handbook. So for those of you who just want to speedrun your way to AR10, this quest is a good quest to do so. You're a bad man for lying to me. So yeah, he's just gonna offer food. And apparently give us a Harbinger of Dawn sword. Alright, at least that's the name of a sword anyway. Yeah, so, we totally knew that what we were doing, right? Everything was a cakewalk. It's like, oh, yeah, I'm surprised you didn't have to come to me for help with solving those problems. Those riddles. Yeah, it helps when you actually know what the heck you're doing. We got 60 whole primogems. A third of one wish that we can't spend on wishes. 60 primogems? That's a resin refill of 60 whole resin, plus 10 more for other things. Gimme. Mine. Oh, I missed one. Aww. We need the crabs. The crabs are a necessary part of our adventures. There is food that needs cooking that uses crabs. Really good food. The best food in the game. The highest of quality. Requires crabs. And, yeah, they're a little bit of a pain to get. And consider that you also need to make, like, a lot of those dishes before you can automate the production. Quote-unquote automate the production. What I really mean is, not have to play the minigame anymore. There's a little minigame that you have to play with cooking. If you succeed it enough times, you won't have to do it anymore. Thank you, please. Please don't get knocked back by that barrel exploding, is exactly what I was just about to say. Please don't go flying. There is a thingy right up here of 3 pyros. Yep. 3 pyro totems. You know, Amber, it would help if, it would help if your AoE actually targeted the middle of these 3 things, rather than the right-hand side one that didn't touch any of the others. It would help if your AoE was actually an AoE. Huh? Like, it would help if it actually had a diameter to it. A range. That would be nice. That would fix a lot of your problems right there by giving you an actually useful elemental burst just by making it a wider area that it covers. But nah, it's just not gonna happen. We're gonna be stuck with trash for a good long time, I think. I'll be amused if Amber ever gets made better. Could you not? Thanks. The shield guys are some of the most annoying things that exist in this game, but it is actually pretty easy to just avoid them entirely. Avoid the shield entirely. It's like, oh hey, you have shields? I don't care. I don't need to break your shields. Ow. That's the exploding barrel that the effect of the exploding barrel I did not want. Is there another chest in here? Not this one. there is a hut like that has a chest inside of it, which has another common chest next door behind thingies. And it's somewhere around here, actually, somewhere in this region. Mondstadt, I think. Or is that in Lue? Somewhere. I forget at times. The locations of all the things. Obtain. 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 Thanks. Magical teleporting food. In case you were wondering, it does not matter where you start processing the ingredients into things like jam or flour. You can just start them going in one location and going off and at some random cook pot in the middle of nowhere. If they're done processing, they're done processing, and you can collect them in the middle of nowhere. Magic. What? How close am I to? Oh, I'm pretty close to AR11. I need 12 for the dailies. I could fight this 3 times. So that would give 300 adventure rank experience for doing that. I'll do it because it's going to give another 100 for the completion of the quest for the Adventurer's Handbook. Oh, that's the main reason. And these fights are pretty quick at this world level 1 at level 20. Animograna, what are you there for? That. I need that. That and that go. Thank you. Alright. So this fight is Pyro Slimes, followed by double Electro Slime with a Pyro Whopper Flower. It's Pyro and Electro Slime at the beginning. Small Electros, I think, and a big Pyro. Ta-da! Followed by 2 small Electros and the Pyro Whopper Flower. 3 small Electros, okay. Clearly, I am mistaken. I may have done this one a few times, okay? I may have done this fight a few times. to know what it is. Thank you for telling me about resin and ley lines and all that. Thank you kindly. The next one, I forget. Just random BS. Yeah, it would be nice to have treasure hoarders to fight, but I don't think that's the next one here. Oh no, I know this next one. It's 3 Whopper Flowers. Ugh. Well, it's 2, but after... Really? Today, I learned that cryo puts out the fire on these flowers. On the flaming flowers. So, to this point, I have been under the impression that you needed hydro for these. And only hydro would work to put out the flames. Apparently, cryo works too. So yeah, this is like a pair of Whopper Flowers after this slime shenaniganry. Gosh, this hits hard. I am level 20 and these are 13, so keep that in mind. You deal more damage when you are higher level than the opponent. Where's the other one? There it is. Come on. Thank you for the nectar, anyway. So that's 2, and then 3 across the way. I think it's just hilichurls on this one, or is it... Yeah, that one, There? Okay. So 1.2 introduced an update to several of the mechanics, actually. So originally it was pretty set where the different wealth and experience blossom ley lines would appear on the map. It was set at the beginning of the day. Every day you would always start with a set single location with a very specific fight. The one we just did back there, where I was like, hey, it's going to be 2 Electros and a Pyro Slime, followed by a few Electros and the Whopper Flower. That's because that was always the first fight of the day, every day, for that ley line. In the past. But now it's slightly more randomized as to the locations where they are. And I think they added a few fights in 1.2 as well. Hi. Yeah, you are a thing. Could you break? Thanks. Could you, Come on. Shield. Shield. Thank you. I really do need a consistent answer to the Pyro Abyss Mage shields. Because Kaya is not going to cut it in the grand scheme. So I am adventure rank 11 now. Let's go and collect our reward there. And then start up Amber's quest. Because Amber's quest is pretty quick. I don't know about getting AR-12, though. That's unfortunate. We have like 15 minutes for the scheduled stream today. And I want to make sure that I stream as much as I can of the actual content here. Random thing. Oh, hey. Would have been nice to get to 13 to get an extra wish, but oh well. Oh wells. What's this? Pyro Abyss Mages. Hey. Hi. So I was saying it would have been nice to have a treasure hoarder fight because the treasure hoarder drop is what Kaya needs. Oh. I happen to have the 3 I need on that, and the 3 lilies. I'm sort of blocking there, but I want to live bottom right just for consistency's sake. He needs Windwheel Aster. Amber needs the Lamp Grass. Wow, really? She needs Valberry. What does Lisa need? Also Valberry. Okay, so I need to get more Valberry, is what you're telling me. Alright. Cool. I need more Valberries. They're very easy to get. Each plant of Valberries is 4. So they're trivial. It's time to get our gliding license. Let's do this. Oh yeah, there's gonna be about 2-ish minutes of cutscene right at the beginning in this cutscene. This overall scene, it's gonna talk to me. I hate that it does not respect the settings for the voices. It's gonna talk. Japanese. Yes. This is Venti, right? Pretty sure Venti's talking. So, there you go. We get a fairy tale about being able to fly. Everyone has the ability to fly, it's just, you have to do so. Just do it! Just do it! That's the theme of this. You just gotta do it! Just do it! You've already got wings, just fly! You've had the wings the whole time, just fly! Just go, just do it! Yes, fly freely! The first birds to fly! What you lacked was courage! Yeah, right. Yeah, I guess. Courage. Just do it! That's the theme. That's what this means. This story is just do it! Just go. Hello, thank you. We've started Lepus. Lepus! We must leap! Do the, No, thanks. I will not. I don't think you want to know my thoughts, Paimon. I've written them many times in the past. Speaking of which... Oh, there it is. I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be a survey for 50 primogems, or money, or something. Yes, there is. I don't need the primogems. Oh, come on. Climb. Why is this here? Why is this here? I thought this quest was supposed to be fast. Stamina? Stamina? There you go. I'm here. Party. Lisa. Thank you for the trash. Thank you for the Atmo sigils. That's what it is. That's what I'll say. Thanks for the sigils that you just gave me. Hello, Amber. I read it, but yeah. Also, the game is not frame rate friendly right now to me. It must not like me streaming at the same time. It was not the instruction manual. Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought that that was not the instruction manual? So now, without having read an instruction manual, we're going to glide and go through the yellow rings of doom. I mean victory. The golden rings of victory. Excuse me, but I wanted to go down. Thanks. Let's go. Ba 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 ba. Thank you. Hi. Now we go to Mondstadt. To Mondstadt. For more flying! And I'm just trying to think, like... because I know I've seen before that... but for the cutscene at the beginning, speedrunners would prefer to do this quest over the Kaya quest, but I don't see much point. I don't think I agree that this quest is faster than the Kaya quest. Particularly because I know that there's... excuse me, there, thanks. A domain that we have to do very shortly. Alright, going this way. Blink, 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 blink. Hello, Amber. Unless they have a method for doing this quest real fast that I don't know about. Which could always be the case. 3, 5. Thanks for the lift. Oh yeah, I need to change to the actually pretty gliders. Oi! Oi! Come down. I'm gonna ignore that you've set your voice to 0 and yell at you anyway. Why? Why are there voice lines that are voiced that don't respect the setting for the sound? That means even if you have your setting to be like lower volume for these voices, they're just max volume the entire time, even if you set the voices to be lower, let alone off. Sure, let's go take care of this thief. Let's go take care of the thief. Thieving. Go down here. Be like, oh hey. Evidence! We must find a raptor. Alright, there's this. There's... looking for all of the clues. It's a good thing the game marks them on our map, huh? To show us exactly where the clues are. Ow. Boar? Oh, right. When I usually do this quest... is it gonna do the thing? I don't think I'm at that adventure rank yet, so... yeah! I actually get to do this quest unadulterated. Because when I usually have done this quest on previous accounts, I have been at a higher adventure rank going into it. Because I would just go out and explore and get my way up to AR12. I would wait so long that Zhang Ling's quest would be available to start. And as it just so happens, right here is the trigger for the first scene of Zhang Ling's story quest. And it interacts interestingly. Because it'll pull you out of this quest to do the cutscene where she literally just grabs you and pulls you into a bush to stare at the boar. She just yoinks you down into the bush. Like, gee, thanks. I'm in the middle of a manhunt for a thief. And you just get yoinked off the road and into a bush to stare at some boars. Yeah. That has happened to me at least 3 or 4 times. Yeah. These are things that happen in Genshin Impact if you wait to do your quests. For whatever reason, the developers did not assume that there might be people who don't do Amber's quest until after the point in which they also unlock the Zhang Ling quest. And therefore they have those 2 areas that you walk through that has the trigger for Zhang Ling's quest in it as well. I will nail this exam. We must defeat the enemies. And for the purposes of this, we must keep ourselves afloat and we can drop bombs upon our enemies. I don't know if this is actually required to defeat all of the thingies with the bombs, but we're going to do it anyway. Like, I'm pretty sure all the game cares about is that you have defeated the enemies, one way or another. Did I leave one? Yes, sadly. But you know, this is quick too, right? Just dropping all of the bombs. We've done the thing. Come on, let me through. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Come on. Door animations taking forever. These are level 4. These are level 4 enemies. I am 20. Excuse me, but there you go. Draft, updraft. There you go. There it is. Like updraft. Excuse me. Die. Come on. Hit the guys. Hit the thing. Hit that thing. And kill all these. We breezed through it. We bruz. We bros? Let me through. This is a pretty quick domain. The next segment of it is very, very short. But it's like all cutscene all the time here. It's like, could we please kill all the cutscenes? That would be great. Just get rid of all the things. Thank you. You're supposed to be Amber here, by the way. Give me that chest. The game assumes you've got Pyro character. I want to destroy that wall. Destroy that well. And it assumes that you not only have Amber, but you have a Pyro character. It assumes you have an Archer to destroy those. Amber being a Pyro Archer. There's a few domains that are designed around the concept of you having a character for the purpose of that domain. Die. 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 I hate this fight, by the way. This particular fight annoys me beyond belief. Because it is 2 waves of enemies on top of those platforms. And if you just destroy the doohickeys right off the bat, you're boned. So it's like either way you're forced to have to knock down all of them on one phase versus the other. I just chose to hold off for phase 2 to hit those barrels. Let me through. Grab this. Don't forget your chests and your domains. And now, cutscene. Looks like there's no way across. How the heck are we gonna get across? How did he get across? How are we gonna get across? How did he get across? Let's do this. Yes, how did he get across? It doesn't matter. Bye-bye. He had to have glided over there. So, yes, let's just Let's glide. Let's go. Glide. The leap of faith. The proverbial leap of faith. In this case, the very literal leap of faith. Let's go. Kill the treasure hoarders. I mean, knock them out and take them into custody. They don't die. They totally don't die. They go away in a cloud of smoke. They run away. We don't kill humans in this game. Oh no. They just run away every time. You don't kill anybody. Nobody dies. Slimes explode. You don't kill people in this game. No human ever dies. Sounds fine to me. We did the thing. Now it's like, go to the cathedral to get our gliding license. Thanks for stuff. Do that. We're not done with this quest yet. Ideally, this will get me to AR 12. I know it's 3 after the hour, but you know what? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'll go to 5:30 if I have to. I've not actually been decided on the exact end time for this stream, whether it be 5 or 6. Keep it in flux depending on how I feel on a given day, either 5 or 5:30 or 6 or whatever, whenever I feel like it during this hour. Maybe. Whenever I feel like it during the hour of 5 o'clock. You're gonna make me walk all the way to the end, to the opposite end of this cathedral? Ah, of course you are. We are legal! We are licensed and legal. So yeah, I'm gonna win that. Thanks. Alright. Goodbye. Goodbye, Amber. Please, 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 12? 12, please? $10. We are 10 adventure experience from AR 12. That's 1 chest, depending on the type of chest. That's a teleport waypoint. And you know what? That's going to be this teleport waypoint down here. I'm going to go to this one. I might actually find a chest along the way and get the experience. Literal 10 adventure rank experience. I can't believe it. Gosh, that sucks. Like, how? How is it 10? How is it only 10? Where's the Animograna here? And I need to go up there. Where's the third? There. Okay. Thank you. I need to get up on that top of the cliff there, so let's go climbing. There we go. And then even once I get to AR-12 and unlock whatever is unlocking at AR-12, cough cough. There. 1 chest. the chef on the hunt. There we go. So usually I do ambers at or after AR12 when Zhongling's unlocks and triggers on this area, apparently. Teleport to Mondstadt. Talk to Catherine. She should actually, I think, have a couple of things to talk to me about. Maybe. I don't know. I've been wrong before. I may be wrong now. Is it AR14 that's the dailies? Commissions! Ta-da! Just leave it to me. We now have daily commissions. And we can claim our reward of 50 whole primogems, but more importantly, fragile resin plus a fragile resin refill. 13. 13, we get a wish. It's gonna be glorious. That's... Ew. Yeah. Stupid. One whole fragile resin right now. Glorious. You there, what can I get from you? Browse. I need to make sure that I have at least one. Pyro, at least one jade. At least one turquoise. And at least one geo. And one electro. That should be good for now. There is, like, I would be completely remiss not to do one very, very specific commission. So these 3 commissions out here, I'll do these on my own time. But this one in specific is unique and always is given to you as your first commission. What do you want? Ah, yes, you tell me about the commissions. This one with Timmy is always the first. And if you don't do this the correct way, the first time, it is RNG. Whether it will be available to you again to do again. The correct way to do this quest is to kill the ducks. A duck, any duck, kill a duck. And talk to Angry Timmy. This is the objectively correct answer to this quest. The reason for this is that on the next day, because we just made Timmy real angry. We just ruined his day. Would you not? Those poor ducks! On the next day, we get a quest where we apologize, and we say we're sorry for hurting the ducks. That quest, by completing it, gives you an achievement. That is the only reason why we do this to poor Timmy. There are a lot of commissions that reward you for failing them. It's a little odd, but the game does reward you for failing a number of specific commissions, and we're going to attempt to fail the ones that I know you're supposed to fail. And I'll try to point them out as they happen. You? Thanks. We're just... Hey, Sage. Stop. Gosh, the placement of some of these NPCs. That's one of my biggest complaints, is there's just a few spots where there's interactions that they really should have thought better. They really should have thought a bit better about the placement on some of the things, like the entrance to the tavern and the exit to the tavern. Allow me to illustrate. Ooh, wheat. This tavern, the front door has a missing poster that shows up as the first item when you stand in front of the door. So, the vast majority of the time, when anyone, and I mean anyone, walks up to this door, they are going to interact with the missing person poster rather than actually go inside of the tavern. And then, if that wasn't bad enough, on the way out of the tavern, they put an NPC here. And the NPC is the first interactable thing that pops up as you're trying to leave the tavern. So not only do you get the wrong interaction to try to get into the tavern, you get the wrong interaction on the way out of the tavern, too. It is disgustingly bad design. Disgustingly bad design. Like, please, whoever was in charge of that aspect of the design of the tavern, please seek employment elsewhere. Learn, change, do something else, then work on this game, please. Please, God. Whoever did that, it's a cardinal sin. Please stop what you're doing. Please. Please. Please just stop. Also, point of trivia. This building right here with these posters. Yes, this is the Cat's Tail Tavern. It's got a sign with a cat on it. This is where Diona works as the bartender. There is no quest that ever takes us inside of this building. Yet we have access to Diona as a character through wishing. One day, we're gonna go in there, and there's gonna be a quest with Diona that we're going to be able to do one day, but not today. Unfortunately, and not anytime soon. Maybe, who knows, whenever they do something to Mondstadt 1.4, I think. Rumors. But, yeah. With that, folks, we have reached the end of the stream for the day today. The plan is to stream this every day, Sundays through Thursdays. And not to stream it on Fridays. But I will have to caveat that and say that this is going to be based on whether or not my internet is cooperating on any given day. So, for reference, if you're new around here and you're just watching my content for the first time, welcome. Consider hitting the subscribe button, as well as the notification bell, so you can find out when I stream or post any videos, if I post any videos. And yeah, leave a comment, leave a like, consider hitting the big blue join button to become an erudite otaku, and turn that blue button gray. And yeah, as I was saying, the schedule for this is generally speaking going to be every Sunday through Thursday from about 2 o'clock in the afternoon Eastern Time to about 5 o'clock in the afternoon Eastern Time, so about 3 hours for this game. Now, I do stream normally in the morning hours from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Every Sunday through Friday, basically every day, and I alternate what I play between Factorio and some other game. That some other game right now is Autonauts, for example. So this morning I was playing Autonauts. And tomorrow I will be playing Factorio during the morning stream. So, we shall see how this goes. Again, thank you all for watching. This has been Otaku Shiba, and I will, of course, see you all on the next one.